How to create a WordPress site. Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how you can create your own WordPress site in under 10 minutes. So let's get into it. First off, you have wordpress.org, and this is the basic actual application of WordPress, but it doesn't really allow you the kind of support that you might need if you don't know how to create a website. So you will have to go through a third-party hosting provider, and over here you can see even WordPress themselves, they say that there are several ways to get WordPress. The easiest is through a hosting provider, and they suggest wordpress.com or site provider. And there's another application called Site Provider, but sometimes tech-savvy folks prefer to download it and install it themselves. So instead of going on the recommended route as said by WordPress, this is the wordpress.com dashboard, but to actually use this, you will have to purchase a premium plan for at least $4. So we're going to move on to Pantheon.io, and this actually allows you to create your WordPress site for free. So that is a great option for you if you don't want to invest any money. So let's get started. First off, you're going to go on Pantheon.io, and then you are going to try Pantheon for free, and once you do that, this will be your basic dashboard. So over here you can see there aren't many details just yet because we haven't added a lot of data, but we can just get started using create new site. Once you click on that, you can see over here that Pantheon is going to ask you for your site name, and you will get a automated URL. So let's just say our site name is Nails by Jane, and we are going to continue. You can also choose the region for your site hosting, which is very great depending on where you live. So you might want to choose it somewhere close to your country or your state, and this might take a while, so don't worry about that. This page actually usually does take quite a lot of time. Now, once your page has been loaded, it's going to ask you to choose your CMS, and it's going to provide you with these 4 CMSs, but you're going to go with WordPress. You're going to deploy WordPress onto your website, and then it is going to load the dashboard. This is also going to take a few minutes, so stay put and sit down because this is usually a pretty slow process because they're deploying the entire program of WordPress onto your website. And once WordPress has been completely deployed, you are going to visit your Pantheon site dashboard. Now, this is just a basic dashboard provided by Pantheon. What you are going to do is click on this left side. It says Visit Development Site, and here it's going to ask you about your WordPress installation. So whatever language you want to use WordPress in, you are going to continue. And here you're going to add your site title, username, password, and email. So once I do that, I'll get back to you guys in a minute. And just at the bottom, you can actually see your search engine visibility. So if you want to just work on your website for a little while, you're just in beta testing, you can click on this, and then it will discourage search engines from actually making your site show up in the top results, which is pretty good if you just want to test it out and just take a tide at the waters. Now you're going to install WordPress, and now you're going to log into your WordPress account. Now you can see over here, this is your basic WordPress dashboard, and on the left you can see your home, updates, posts, media, pages, comments, appearances, plugins, users, tools, settings, and collapsible menu. So what you're going to do is click on the left plugins, add new, and over here on the right, you're just going to search for Astra. So Astra is a great plugin that I would suggest you guys use. It provides you with a lot of starter templates that you might need, and a lot of the basic legwork is just going to be done by these plugins instead of you having to do it all over again. So you're just going to install this, and then you are going to install Elementor, and you can pick any one of these that you like. I'm just going to go with this one. I'm going to install the Elementor website builder, and these are the 2 plugins that you need to get started. So now if you click on the left on your plugins, you are going to scroll down, and you can see your starter templates and your Elementor plugin, and you're going to activate both of them, and also Elementor. Now what you're going to do is actually take a look at the C library on Starter Templates. Over here you will see all the available themes that Starter Templates actually provides. And you can use any of these three. I'm just gonna go with Elementor, but you can go with Beaver Builder or Pretty. And here you can see the different kinds of themes that are provided by Elementor. So you can see the brand stores if you're running a pizzeria, organic stores. They have a lot of variety, which is pretty essential depending on whatever kind of business you might be running. So for me, we're doing nails, so let's just search something related to fashion or maybe even nails. So we'll have to go with a fashion kind of template. And you can even preview these templates. So if you click over here, you can preview the site on how it's going to look like, what the basic template looks without any changes. And now because I like this template, I am just going to import the complete site. So we're just going to add while we are creating this website. Next, over here you can add your personal details. Again, I'm just going to skip it, and now my website is being imported. Once your site has been imported successfully, you're just going to click on View Site. So here you go, you can see your website has been loaded, and now you are going to edit with Elementor. So let's change the site settings. And now you can either use WordPress itself or Elementor to edit. I would definitely go with Elementor because it just simplifies your work and makes it easier for you to use if you're not really that tech savvy. But if you're pretty good at this stuff, you have done this a couple of times, you might want to edit with WordPress itself. And you can see over here, we can add different site elements. So we can change the global colors, global fonts. We can change the theme style, the site identity, background, layout, light boxes, all of that good stuff. So just to show you guys, we're going to start some editing. So what you're going to do now is just take a look at all of these different kinds of elements. Just click on the edit heading, and on the left side, you will get all the details about that block. Now I'm just going to change that, beautician and nail artist. So just like that, you can just change the text over here just the same way. And like this, you can just edit different elements. If you have your images saved, you can edit those just the same way. Below that, this template provides an overview of your services or whatever kind of items. So we're just going to keep this like that because I haven't really prepared any images for this website. But just to show you guys, I'm going to change a little bit of the text style. So when you click on edit, you can see the size, HTML tag, and alignment of the text. So if you want to make it left-sided, right-sided, centered, righted, or whatever kind of size you want it, if you want it to be small, default, if you want it to be large. And then you can also change the different kinds of fonts you want to have, like this. And on the style, you will actually see the text color that you want. So let's just customize it to pink because I really like pink. You can also change a lot of the other things such as the family of the font. So if you want to make it a more modern font, you can go with this. You can change the size to anything that you want. You can also change the thickness. So if you want it to be a super bold font, you can also do that from the weight section on the editing. Below that, you have your transformation. So if you want it all to be uppercase, lowercase, capitalized, or just regular. So let's just capitalize it. You can also choose a style. So if you want your text to be italic or oblique, you can also take a look at that. Below that, you have your decoration. So if you want to underline, overline, or line through your text, you can also add that. And below that, you have your line height. So the gap between two lines, you can also change that just like this. So if you're going for a slogan or a logo, you can actually space it out like this without having to separate the lines and keeping it together in one block. And you can also change the letter spacing. Let's just make it like this. Change the line height. We're going to update this. And now all our changes are saved in real time. So over here, we can just see our changes have been made just as we did. And yeah, this is how easy it is to create a site using WordPress. The only 3 things you need to do is create an account on Pantheon, use WordPress as your site developer, and then just install Elementor and Astra to develop your site, and you're ready to go. So as you can see over here, if we click on view your site, it is looking pretty good. It's looking very professional and very, very authentic. So you don't need to worry about a shabby website. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and I will catch you guys in the next video.